Hey, it's Matt, and
It's your boy Simon H. Cook.
and then we're both we're finally look around.
We're here
We're here. We're in Hollywood.
the great city of LA. And this is just a little teaser video. We got some stuff coming up. Can't really talk about it.
We've got a lot of projects coming up focusing on aliens. We've got some biopics. We're gonna do some web series.
Can't really talk
about it. We've got some some product reviews coming up, and some historical pieces about American brands coming up that we can't really talk about.
I wish we could talk about that. We cannot talk about that. It's just not together enough. We don't want to get people's hopes up.
We actually got out here 2 or 3 months ago after we finished up the Wheel Brothers series, and we were hired on to do some Carl's Jr. commercials.
Can't talk about those.
Can't talk about them.
Legal reasons.
Spec commercials. We actually didn't have any permission whatsoever. You might see the link at the bottom of this page. That's assuming that we can talk about it. We'll know if we can talk about it, and we'll post the link.
But what I also can't talk about right now, we are putting together a feature film script to use as a prop in a web series. Can't really talk about it.
A lot of big changes, a lot of big things coming up. I've actually been taking some camera operating lessons from this guy named Mark. It's like $15 a week, so that's something that you're going to see in a lot of our new work. The camera's always going to be pointed in the right direction. We also have a series coming up, filmed in a nursing home down the street from our apartment.
But we can't talk about that.
We literally can't talk about that. We're not going to talk about it at all. We're going to just redirect all questions to our producer for the show,
which is also me and Matt.
Well, but we can't talk about that.
They can tell you more about that than we can. We can't talk about that, but us as producers can.
What else can't we talk about?
We might be going to jail soon, but we can't talk about that because that's also legal reasons. There is a question of a PA that went missing. We really can't talk about that, but I would look in Griffith Park.
So summing up, we got a lot of big stuff coming. Steadier camera work in the near future. Better writing. If we were to write, because a lot of people, that's the biggest complaint we had with our last series, is that people didn't want to think about it. Keep you from having to think about them, and just water it down as much as possible. We can't really talk about it, but wish us luck.
I thought that would be better. Recently, my tongue got stung by a bee, but I can't really talk about that right now, as there is a lot of swelling on my tongue.
Action. Ah!